Hello everyone, I'm Sargon from Utopian. Welcome to the first education video of the Laravel programming language. What is the Laravel? Laravel is an open source PHP based programming language. Laravel allows you create websites, improve your websites and web widgets. In this tutorial video, I will gonna show you how to install Laravel and how to use the make, out and migrate commands and how to add users to the login panel with our local PhpMyAdmin database. Now firstly, you need to download XM Control Panel Server and Visual Studio Code and Composer, and you need to download MySQL all extensions full or developer mode, and you need to download FileZilla to perform these operations. Now we need to run XM Control Panel Server and Apache MySQL and FileZilla start now. Okay. After Composer install, we go to the Laravel site and get the download codes. Go to Laravel and laravel.com, documentation, and via Composer create projects. We need to copy this and we need to use cmd here, paste this code into cmd. In here we write our folder name. I want Sargon. If you write it without download the Composer, it will not work. Installing our Laravel library has begun to load now. This may take a little longer. I will pause the video. Installation completed successfully, as you can see, and we can write our localhost address in here. Localhost 8000. We write 8000 because Laravel uses port 8000, and go. It isn't working now. This is normal because we need to write PHP artisan serve at the cmd command line to make the server work. Firstly, we have to get the file to the desktop. Sargon is here and paste here. Okay, and we need to go to cmd and we need to write cd desktop and cd server. Okay, and php artisan server. As you can see, our Laravel development server started at 1027.0.0.1 port 8000, and back to our browser and refresh this page. As you can see, we use localhost instead of 1027.0.1. Our localhost server is working now, and firstly we define the directory of our Laravel project on Visual Studio Code. Go to the Visual Studio Code and file, open folder, desktop and Sargon, select folder. As you can see, if you enter the correct commands in cmd, the resulting folders will appear on the Visual Studio Code. Now, before doing anything else, first you create a register and login form on cmd or Visual Studio Code's terminal. We will type PHP artisan make out command for this on Visual Studio Code terminal, and go to terminal. Now we write here PHP artisan make out As you can see, authentication scaffolding generated successfully. If you want to make changes, you can access the files uploaded with make auth command in Visual Studio Code, app, HTTP, and controllers out. As you can see, controller and home controller is here. And click auth, forget password controller, login controller, register controller, and reset password controller is here. Created here. Now let's go to the PhpMyAdmin localhost server, localhost PhpMyAdmin, and username and password. Okay, create a registration and login database and add users to database with PhpMyAdmin. I click the databases and we manually create a database called Auth. Create. Reason for doing this is to make sure the members to be registered in the Auth database. And there's the main page and database. As you can see, we manually created a database called Auth. Now with Visual Studio Code, we need to set the .env file to access the Auth database of the members that will be created. Open the .env and database connection, database port. Here we enter the database is Auth, and database username must be root and database password. In the DB password section, we should write the password we use when entering PhpMyAdmin localhost server. I write my and Ctrl S to save this. Now we are entering the app service provider PHP file in the app providers and app service provider PHP folder path. Here we define the default string length using the schema property in the function section. As you can see, I write schema and default string length is 190 and semicolon. Okay, Ctrl S, save it. And we need to write the path to indicate that we will use the schema command before using the schema property in here. Here we need to write use, illuminate, and support, and faces, and schema. Okay. We used the faces command here to provide a static interface to the schema command, as you can see here. Now we need to save these changes. Ctrl S. Return the cmd command line or Visual Studio Code terminal and use the PHP artisan migrate commands to cmd and cd desktop and cd sargon and write PHP artisan migrate. As you can see, migration table created successfully. Migrate files that will affect our database. As you can see, our database and migrations, we have two files, create users table and create password resets table. We use the migrate command because we have a specified database and we want users who log in to the database to register or log in, and finally we want them to sign up for the database. Now let's check the Auth database we created in PhpMyAdmin. And ref got Auth. As you can see, in our databases have been added the folders. Before we do anything, now we need turn off the server we started on CMD in here. I turn off this and turn off again and close again. We started on CMD with the command PhpArtisan server and run it again in the same way. So CMD and cd desktop, cd sargon and PhpArtisan server. As you can see, Laravel development server has been started now, and refresh this page, and as you can see we have a login and register section. Now we click the register and create a user. Name is Sargon, email address sargon@utopian.com, password, and register. Okay, our registration was created successfully. Let's log out of here, as you can see. And now we log in the account we registered in from the login section. Email address is sargon@utopian.com and password. Login. As you can see, it's successfully created. And now let's check the Auth database we created in PhpMyAdmin. As you can see, users section. Click the users section. As you can see, our registration came here and encrypted using by SHA-256 encryption method, as you can see. And try again, log out and click the register, and name is Utopian, email address utopian.info.com and password. Okay, register and successfully refresh this page. As you can see, we have a Utopian account, and log out, login. Email address is utopian@info.com and password. Okay, and refresh. As you can see, we have a remember token. If you log into an account for the first time, remember token, it will appear here. We came to the end of our education first episode. In the next episodes, we will create admin, user and moderator authorizations for the registration form we created and learn how to customize the login register forms. Thanks for watching my education video. See you later in next education videos.